Hey guys, Jaybird here, and we're going to be jumping back into the Divide. I kind of moved the stairs forward here because basically I just didn't like the fact that it was so far back and we have so much space that we're going to have to fill in, so I kind of just moved it forward. One of the things that I'm probably going to end up doing here is I actually probably not even going to use this patch too much. I'm probably going to curve the terrain, the sidewalk in there, but I think what we're going to need to do here is try to work more on the grid, because I actually attempted to do this recording before and everything came off the grid and it looked terrible, and then the textures weren't lining up because Treyarch doesn't know how to make their textures line up properly. So I was having a bit of a fun, frustrated time trying to do this recording. So basically what I was trying to do was make a wall that it's kind of like a little half-sized wall that would be like maybe a garden or something, but it didn't work out because everything came off the grid, because I wanted it to have on an angle because of the staircase being angled like that, but realistically I should be having this go straight across here. So why don't I bring this up just a bit? I have no idea what angle we rotated this at. That looked pretty damn close to on the grid. So why don't I just stick with that? Because at least now I'm on the grid. So if we're going from up here, I bring this across. Okay, so now I'm just going to stick heavily to the grid right now because I don't want to run into the issue that I was having before. But yeah, I'm just making kind of like a railing sort of thing at the top, kind of bevel out all the edges so that it looks nice. So I'll go with this. Since the top and the bottom are going to be the exact same, I'm just copying and pasting this down there. Okay, I'm going to cut off the edge of this one so I can just drag it out. Up there. Now what I'm going to do is copy paste this again. I'm going to cut off this end. Now this is where it's going to get a bit tricky, and this is where it messed up last time because coming off the grid and doing that weird angle. What I'm going to do is primitives, square cylinder. Hopefully this doesn't mess up this time, or at least not as bad. I'll probably have to end up converting this all into patches afterwards, just because the textures aren't going to line up. I already know that. So what I'm going to do is let's try to get this lined up as best as I can. We want to go 81 to get it perfect curve, match up the distance there. So patch, curve to terrain. I split this, select this one, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, so now onto the top patch, primitives, square cylinder. So now it's going to square out the edges, so we're going to have to fix that afterwards. Let's match up the angles and everything here. Grid size lower. Looks pretty much centered there. Okay, I can just do the one and we'll fix it afterwards. So I'm just going to really quickly just rotate this texture so it looks a bit better. We're going to go patch, curve to terrain. I'm going to go in vertex mode. I'm going to split this. Just like last time. So this time we're not deleting it. I'll split there, we're going to get 4 patches. So now is the tricky part where I need to get my bevel going. So select all these. I can hit W to make it one patch again. So we're going to select this outer one, this inner one, and we got to copy that bevel height right there. We're just a hair short actually. Bevels on the inner one. I did it to the outer one. 1 second. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we'll go again. Oops. This one. Make sure I'm on the side view. There we go. Beveled. I'm going to split this up so we get the nice edges again, or else it's going to round them out. Don't move that. Hitting the wrong buttons again because I'm trying to move quick here. So we don't seem to be getting much done in the half-hour videos now. I want you guys to leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys think. Should I keep doing these? Like, I feel that I know you guys really want daily videos, but I don't feel like we're going to get done a lot in half-hour daily videos compared to a 1-hour video every couple days. So I just want to hear what you guys think about that. Wow, that really didn't do anything. You know what? Let's just keep it all together. Like that. Patch, faces terrain. I'm going to hide this one. Do it to the same on the other side. Patch, faces terrain, hide this one. Delete the brush, show those. We're going to connect these brushes together and hit natural. Rotate, get a nice looking texture going. Negative 1.5 look pretty good, actually 1.25. Okay, this one W, natural. Negative 1.25, negative 1.25, rotate 90. Okay, let's copy paste this one. We don't need to do the bottom, waste of rendering the face. And there we go, so we got that kind of rounded off like that. That doesn't look too bad. It'd probably make a lot more sense to do all of this a patch, so why don't we go ahead and select these and go faces to terrain, patch faces to terrain, W to merge them all together. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that because that's going to mess up the corner. We'll just have to live with the fact that the texture looks like that. Anyways, I can copy and paste this whole thing. We'll have to get a cap for the end. But anyways, copy paste the whole thing. I'm going to rotate it 90, go select, flip, Y, Control-I to invert the textures, and we're going to put it over here. How far back did it go? Almost 3 full squares. Yep, that's about right. So now we've got that sort of look. We could probably have like a giant building in here, and you just like kind of have like the main exterior right there. I'm actually thinking we could probably go one more step higher. Why don't we copy paste this? Never mind, this one's not even connected. Okay, what I'm going to do is still copy paste, come all the way up to the second last one, and I'm going to drag it out a bit. Actually, we're going to drag it so that it's relatively in line with this. So I'm just lining all the vertices up so they're relatively going the same angle in. I just want to have a groove going over here, so what I'm going to do is select this one, bring it down about 2. Where things are going to get a bit tricky. I think what I'm probably going to have to do is somehow combine everything into this one. So I'm going to probably go with this sidewalk texture. We'll light map it. The thing is, if I can get this lined up perfectly, it saves us the trouble for having to do our dirt patches to blend around the edges. So I'm going to try to get this to look nice the first try. Should have lined these up a bit better. Don't need to be perfect. So if I can get these all lined up, I figure I could probably get this nice looking, almost patio-esque brick area. I'll have to figure out what type of building I want to make here, because I figure it's going to be a pretty big building. maybe a bank. Not quite sure what I want to go for, to be honest. If you guys have any opinions on what you guys think I should have in this section here, go ahead and tell me down below. So we got that kind of going on there. Since this is the exact same as the other one, I should be able to copy paste. Oops, I'm gonna have to break this apart for now. Why can't I box select? Okay, so we'll bring this down here and it should line up pretty good. Emphasis on should. Okay. Let's select this one, natural. Okay, so now that we've got this whole ring going around the edge, I can kind of just fill in the inside. I probably could just... Yeah, I'm just going to bring this all over here. We're going to merge a lot of this. Maybe into 3 parts like that. So why don't we try to get it to go straight over from here. Boom. Okay. Copy, paste. Get rid of this. Dirt. I'm just blending dirt around the corners of this. This is going to be the annoying part. I gotta line all this back up over the original one so I can get the perfect wall blend going. Oh boy, 6% battery on my laptop. 20 minutes left on the record. So okay, yeah, I should have enough time. 10 minutes left on the recording. My battery says I got 20 minutes left. I swear, if this dies, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna plug my laptop in because I don't want to lose 20 minutes of work. Okay, sorry about that. Laptop's plugged in now. Should be okay. I'm going to just kind of... Oop, my Radiant is frozen. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to merge those together. It looks like this corner, I'm just going to come off the grid slightly, go back on the grid, and then we're going to hit light map. So that should be okay. Got dirt blended around the edge there, and then we're going to have to fill this all in with stuff. But I feel we should probably do a railing along the inside as well. Let's see if we got any railing models that we can probably work with. What the heck is this? It's like a wooden post. That does not look like railings. Okay. That's interesting. Looks like a cool model that would fit in with the museum map. Nope. So we'll just kind of have a look through these and see if we can find anything nice. Obviously we don't want any of those type of railings because that kind of makes it a bit not city-like, more industrial-like. Yeah, nothing really there. Okay, I wonder if fence would come up with anything good. That actually might be good. If I scale this down, let's say 0.5. We'll see. We'll base it off of how far we need to go in here. So probably 0.4. So we'll go ahead and get that going. Oh boy, that curve is going to be fun. Okay, so we'll just keep going like that. And now we're on to the fun part. That's not too bad. I wonder if they got any different colors or anything. I got this one. I think the darker's better though. That, or we could go with this sort of railing on it. I think I might go with this railing better, because this kind of looks more desert-like. I'm gonna go with this one because it looks like a more urban railing, I guess, sort of. Okay, so we'll have to fix the size up to go with it a bit better. I don't know, so what, I still want to get some ideas of what you guys think this building area should be. Like a bank, town hall, I don't know, something. And I'll build it off of that style. What the heck happened there? Oh, 0.45. How did I get 4.2? Oh good, we have posts as well. Wow, those are pretty big posts. Let's scale that down, 0.45. whenever I see like these sort of railings and stuff, I always imagine tarps hanging over them, like getting pierced on the edges of it. And in the zombie version of this map, we'll probably end up like having heads of zombies like pierced on them or something. Yeah, so this is the annoying part because I'm gonna have to curve all of this. So I'll do my best to keep it accurate to the center. I don't think that's too bad. It's pretty good if you ask me. So we'll go ahead and copy this over. One issue I already know I'm going to have is going to be as soon as I try to copy this and I try to flip it like it's a brush, it's going to flip everything in the wrong direction. That's just how models flip for some reason. They don't flip the way that a brush would. So if I were to, say, rotate this like that, and I wanted to flip it over the y-axis here, it looks good, but then when you look at it, it's vertically flipped as well, so we have to go in and fix all of that. So if I can just get this kind of lined up in the middle, relatively there, and I'm just gonna bring this up slightly. We're gonna have to flip every single one of these upside down, unfortunately. With all these straight ones, I could probably flip them all at once. Just realized one of the ones wasn't a straight one that I selected, so it's now going the wrong direction. Okay, we can do all the poles at once as well. I wonder if it would have been less time consuming to just place them all by hand again. Oh well, I'm already committed to this. Alright, last pole, and then we just gotta go last few of those. I'll end up getting those ones at the right height afterwards. I just want to get them at the right rotation, and I'll just drag them all up at once, because it's just those three. Okay. Just double checking I didn't select anything else. So now, I'll just drag this back down. there we go. So we're going to be jumping into doing a building up there, but we could probably get a bench really quickly before we end this off. So let me get a metal bench going. Look at that actual bench press. That's funny. Probably make a gym. Zombies in the gym. How about trash bin, trash can? Park one, I like that. So just throw some stuff around here. Always line this stuff up later. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. We'll go and jump in the game now. Alright guys, so we're in the map now, in game. So I'm just gonna kind of come over here and just kind of look at what we did. So, a bit more of a complex shape. Like, I could have just went with just a straight wall and then a sharp edge, like, you know, 90 degree, but I figured if we did the whole... Oh wow, the collision comes out quite a ways here. Huh. I think I have something else that might have been in the way. But yeah, if I could have done just a straight 90 degree, just like this corner here, but I figured if I rounded it off, it might look a bit better. Especially goes with the stairs here. We're gonna have to blend a lot of dirt and probably bevel something to go up the top of that. But I like the idea of having kind of a little bit of an elevated area here, and it makes it a bit more randomized. I feel that this is too open in the middle here, so I might have to break up the road or add some vehicles or just something just right here, because that's a very just empty open area that just needs to be dealt with. I'm probably gonna block off, like it'll probably curve around and probably won't be able to access there, but it'll probably just be buildings all along here with the sidewalk, and then this building will probably be one of the spawn points maybe, or behind the building, who knows. I'm gonna have to clip this with metal textures. I don't know if I want to make it so that players can actually jump over this or not, but we'll figure it out later and kind of go on with what we want to do there. I think what I'm going to end up having here is more of the cities on this side, and more of an industrial kind of warehousey looking area will be on this side. I think that's kind of the idea of what I want to go for here. I'm really happy with the way that the river's turning. This is probably the coolest feature of the map, I'd have to say. But we're going to have to build some more stuff around the outside, buildings and whatnot, and then we'll end up having to do... I want to do a lot of dynamic stuff. A lot of people, like I had a few requests in the comments to do some dynamic stuff. One person was saying to blow up the bridge. That's a bit complex. Like, that would take a lot of work to make this bridge so that it's capable of being destroyed. I was thinking more along the lines of smaller stuff. I like the idea of the water being kind of a dynamic thing where I get pushed down the river. Like, this is a nice feature. We've got like the current, you can actually see the current now. So I think if you guys have any ideas for some smaller stuff, that'd be great if you want to leave it down in the comments, and I'll try to see if I can implement some of that stuff. I was thinking, like, you know, Ghosts had all these small things like breachable doors. Like, there could be like a door right here and you'd have to go and breach it by sticking an explosive on it first. But then, yeah, so we'll have to try to figure out what I want to do with that. And I'm kind of happy with the way this is progressing, although it's going a bit slower than I like. Like I said earlier in the video, tell me what you guys think. I'm still kind of up in arms if I'm going to stay with the half-hour videos compared to the hour videos, because at least the hour videos we got a lot done. I know you guys wouldn't get the videos out as quick as before, but at least, like, this probably went by so quick for you guys. So anyways, I'm gonna end it off here. We'll continue on with the building here, or probably in here a bit more. So I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.